first thing you do when you got a ding in your surfboard, we use this acetone here. It's specially made, powerful, fast drying thinner for boat, auto, and body, and epoxy resins. $6.99 at your local hardware store. Make sure you have a screwdriver when you have to open your acetone. So you stick the screwdriver in. Blah blah. That's all stuff. Whoa. Yeah, it gets all over. But as you can tell right here, anywhere it's dirty, especially like right here on the side, the rail that is right there, you can see how it just cleans it up. Wow, man. See how it dries all weird though?
Yeah, you almost need to like wash that down.
Yeah.
Get like just a wet sponge. And
once you get all the wax off, you gotta rinse it off or something. Even down here, what I was saying, with the tape, it leaves that glue. The duct tape leaves. That's why it's duct tape. So I'm gonna throw some of this on there. See, it's not only for the wax; it can be for anything. Really, that it's any kind of solvent. Yeah, it smells bad though. I don't recommend it. Closed area space edition. The first thing you want to do when you get a board in is you want to clean it up. You want to find every possible ding or anything that you can fix, because if you're gonna do something, you might as well do it right. I mean, in here you can see the ding right here. It just chipped a little. It doesn't look that big, but if water gets in there, it's no good. So it's cracked along here. Just pushed in to where inside the foam.
So you just got to seal that up, right? That's why you
seal that up.
Because no water can get in there.
Right. So what happens is, if you get water in here, it'll actually throw the balance of the board off. Cause a lot of problems.
The foam will get soft.
Yeah, the foam will get soft, and because, you know, if you put pretty much water on anything, it heavies it. How do you say it?
Yeah.
Makes it heavy. But so yeah, I mean, and that's all surfing is. It's a whole game of weight and balance, and you know where you can put your pressure and how you can stop the resistance. These are pressure dents. You just get these from, you know, different things you do in the water. They're not really very damaging, although they keep the board from being as flat as it can be. They're a little bit annoying. When they start getting soft, it's no good. That means moisture's getting through and softening the foam which is underneath, which delays in, actually just cuts down on your reaction time. And I don't mean like your mental reaction time, I mean your board reaction time will just be a little bit slower, a little more sluggish. So after you clean it up, you want to cut clean edges. Like I said, fiberglass. You know, it tears, it doesn't really break. So you want to break, you know, something clean you can fiberglass up with. That's what we would use to fix it. But down here, we're thinking about now some new plans, giving it like a fishtail, which would come in here and basically come out the other end. You want it symmetric. What I'm getting at is that we're going to be cutting it a little farther up, so it's going to be fatter where the tail is, and it's going to be a really awkward board to ride, and it should be really interesting.
We'll see if it's actually rideable.
Yeah, we'll test it. It's cracked right here. It's almost what it's going to look like usually when you put wax over it and it gets dirty. So when you come in, you're looking at the ding. After you clean it and you cut it out, you'd probably cut like that much out. And then you would want to run masking tape. You would look at the edge. You want half of the masking tape to cover before the crack is, and you want some on top of the crack. And then so it's flush. You want it to be flush, so you pull it tight. It'd be tight. And then you could even put like another one on, just so you put like another piece of masking tape on, enough so that you can still put it, you know, the resin in between the fiberglass here and the board where the foam is. And then when it dries, you pull this off, and all you have to do is sand down the edges a little bit, and it's just a lot easier. It's a lot more efficient.
So when you pull this tape off, you're gonna, like, odds are you're gonna get fiberglass on top of the tape.
Yeah.
So you pull the tape off, but it won't rip the fiberglass out of that thing, right?
Right, yeah, because it's not really that strong of a tape.
Yeah. If anything, it'll rip the tape before it pulls it out.
Right, yeah, but it usually doesn't rip the tape, which is cool. It's a very patient process, really. It's not like, hey, let me go fix my board. I'll be back in a half hour to jump in the water. It's usually like, I'll go grab my other board.
It's a couple,
fix
it's
this
a
one
couple
tomorrow.
days.
Yeah, so, and that's if you put not all your effort, but if you focus on it for a few days straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Otherwise,
unlikely
it could be a
that that's
couple
gonna
weeks.
happen. You know,
Usually it takes
life
maybe a couple
happens.
weeks.
Yeah.